Uh-huh. Right over the intro. My motherfucking Niners undefeated, baby. Oh, Eureka. Baker. Hey, the Jamaicans, they're dumbfounded right now. They're just like flabbergasted. Wake up, Jamaicans. We're undefeated. We're not going to make this a show like that, though. We're going to get right to the brass tacks. Let the intro. Let the intro go. One more time, Jamaicans. One more time again, Jamaicans. Welcome. I am Bogart Scott Free, your host for the... I fucked that all up, huh? Oh, that did not sound normal.
Nope.
But I'm here with my esteemed colleague, The Goo, and I'm fresh off the Niner game, and our undefeated streak continues. Bear with me.
He is fresh out of Levi, right into the lab, ready to get busy.
Me and the Jamaicans, we was drinking Red Stripe. We was just, we was feeling the rhythm. Oh, we was getting it.
Yes, Jamaicans 4-0. One more time.
Oh.
I mean, let's start.
Okay, hold on.
Let's start with this game.
Hold on real quick.
Why would we go anywhere else?
Hold on real quick.
I'm waiting.
Shout out to all you playmakers. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Smash the like. All that shit. Follow us at the GMM Network. Shout out to our sponsor, Milk and Honey. Let's get right into this Week 5 recap because we're going to get y'all prepped for this Week 6. Baby, Jamaicans.
You are on another level, my friend. You are on another level. Yeah, we starting right here in the hometown. You know what I'm saying? Fresh out the stadium. You was just in. You know what I'm saying? Niners. 4-0.
We're going to start with our Niners.
It's fresh. We're going to start there. You know, why not?
Shout out to Jorge.
I mean, a lot of people had us pegged for a 6-win team.
Woo! Shout out to Jorge.
Which Jorge? Oh, George Kittle?
Oh, Jorge?
Is that Jorge Kittle?
Yeah, George.
31-3, man. Give me your spot-on analysis from the game.
All right. I might not quite have the spot on, but I do have the
bloody
smash on. We fucked them up. Jamaicans.
Okay, Jimmy G was efficient. He got 180 yards, 2 tugs. The running game, man. Tevin Coleman had 97 yards. The Breeder, the Cheetah, right off the bat, got things started. Even Mostert, he had about 5 yards to carry. They ran for 275 on 40 carries tonight, man.
I think this is us going forward.
I mean, the thing, what everyone's going to say is, who
how
you played?
How about my boy Dante Pettis? Shout out to all my Filipino playmakers. I call him Dante Pettis.
Why are we shouting him out? He had 1 for 11.
I'm just saying, though, he dropped a touchdown.
And he dropped a touchdown. We
I
want
know,
to shout
I'm
him
just saying,
out?
though, shout him out like they're using him. They're trying to. And you know what? Back in the doghouse, Dante Pettis.
You dropped a touchdown.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to boo it.
Yep. George Kittle was solid, 6 for 70. I mean, it was pretty much, we just ran up on Cleveland, man. What's going on?
Yo, I thought, if there was a second there, I thought OBJ was just going to fucking just be the quarterback. I was like...
Came out, yeah.
I thought he was going to kick the field goal. I'm like, bro, they got him doing everything.
He had a QB rating of 98.4 tonight. Just that's a true stat.
You ain't lying.
I'm not lying.
I'm not
lying. It was nice to see Tevin Coleman get in there and get 16 carries. The game script favorite.
Even. Jamaicans!
There's not much analysis, I guess, other than the defense is real, pass rush is real, the running game is real. I think the Niners are for real.
Our defense, look, a shout out to A1. He's a playmaker the whole time in the game. Matter of fact, we left.
Tell everyone who A1 is.
That's my boy Allen.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
A1.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's a playmaker. That's
He's
all.
a playmaker.
That's all they need to know.
Yep.
He's a fellow playmaker, part of the playmaker family. But this motherfucker, the whole time, you know what I'm saying? He was like, just slapping me in the chest. Should we go? Why are we gonna leave? Because aren't we legit? Are we legit? He kept posing the question. And it finally came to a point where I was like, you know what? I got to do this podcast with the Goo. I think we could step away out the building.
Time to break
because
out.
we were smacking.
We were smacking for sure. Cleveland side of the ball, Baker was awful. Nick Chubb was decent. He had 87 yards.
80-some. And,
Jarvis was all right. OBJ, Baker, bro.
What was the Jarvis line?
4 for 75.
Okay. No, because this is why I was asking, because that's our weak point. Moving forward, if you're going to play anyone against the Niners secondary, you're going to play anyone opposite Sherm. Mosley was the kid, and we had Jimmy Ward back too, right?
Yep.
So they were the ones rotated in and out on one Jarvis Landry. And, yeah, man, I kind of expected him to have that type of game.
Is this a throwaway game for Cleveland pretty much? Or is this like, are they that bad?
I don't know. I think steadily Baker's becoming a guy who's not turned on by the bright lights.
He was bad.
Yeah.
He was really bad. They
Look
benched him
in the last
games.
3 weeks, this is 2 out of the last 3 weeks we've seen him in prime time. Aside from that big bomb to OBJ against the Jets, that's it in prime time. We've seen them, actually, I'm sorry, the last 3 weeks. Because remember, the Rams too. 3 out of the last 4 weeks they were in prime time. Monday night Jets, Sunday night Rams, tonight against us. Our Niners. Oh, the Jamaicans left.
They fell asleep.
Yeah.
All right.
I got them hella drunk.
I mean, there's nothing much more to cover from that game. The Niners got a real challenge. I think
Jamaicans.
they got the Rams next week, right? So we'll see if that 4-0 is legit. We can go ahead and push that forward.
Is this one on the road?
What, next week?
Yeah, we're going on the road.
I want to say
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yes. Let me pull that up real quick.
Yes.
We are on the road. Yep.
Yes. Okay, good.
Yep.
At least my memory's still intact, baby.
Another team that went on the road this week actually went further than the road. They went across the bloody country. The Raiders, man, upset the Bears over there in England, somewhere on the other fucking side of the country.
Right out the gate, we both had that wrong on the call.
Definitely.
Right? We had we had Oakland, Chicago to cover even. But here's the thing. Why the fuck does Matt Nagy barely arrive with his team on a Friday night in London, bloody London, to play? Why would you sleep on a team like that who's about to play a guy they just traded away to prove
What day would you have arrived out there?
Right after the last week's game against Minnesota.
You would have got on the plane Sunday and got out there. Practiced out there, done everything like it's Denver.
In there. Get our equilibrium together. Get our body clocks to the time. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't really show up. Chase Daniel was okay. He had a couple touchdowns, 230, 2 picks. David Montgomery, your boy Monty Burns, didn't show up.
He
burnt us. Allen Robinson
was good. Shout out to him anyway. But, it's Allen. Hey, Rob. Jamaicans.
He was cool. He was the only guy on the Bears.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs, a lot of people were saying sit him this week. He made you pay if you sat him.
I played a guy that sat him.
Yeah,
he had Cohen, so he went with Cohen. He was like, but his logic was correct. This is what was crazy. He was like, I feel like the Raiders got this one, and Cohen and PPR is just going to stack it up. He's like, I don't think. And then, he's like, not against that front. His logic was kind of there, but it was like, okay.
He tried.
Check this out, bro. All year last year, Chicago Bears gave up 4 rushing touchdowns. They gave up 2 this game.
No, they gave up 3. DeAndre Washington got one. Raiders ran it for 169 yards on the day. Derek Carr was.
He was trash?
No, he wasn't trash. He was Derek Carr.
I'm just hating.
He was.
He was regular Derek Carr.
230 yards, 25
mascara.
Average.
He has his own mascara line.
No one on the Raiders passing game did anything worthy. But the Raiders got the job done. They won the game. They neutralized Khalil Mack.
Do you worry about? You're a big baller. A featured baller, Darren Waller owner. Correct.
I am.
Does this hurt his value at all? Seeing the white boy, what's his name?
Moreau. No, because he's got some attention now. Ty Williams was out this game. We know that.
True.
So they needed to open it up somewhere else. So someone else was going to get extra targets. I thought it was going to be Hunter Renfrow or something, or like JJ Nelson.
It was some other guy.
Those guys suck.
Hey.
No, they're terrible. What?
Don't disrespect J.J. Nelson.
J.J. Nelson didn't even get a target.
I know, I'm just saying, don't disrespect the Skeletor.
Disrespected him.
Skeletor.
He's been disrespected.
He has a nickname, so he means something to me.
Yeah, I see that.
Skeletor.
He had a couple weeks back in the day.
I used to love spot starting him with the Cardinals.
Yeah, if you spot started him this week, you screwed yourself.
We didn't recommend that.
No, we did not say that.
Don't
there.
disrespect
that
my
was not
boy J.J. Nelson,
certified.
the Skeletor.
He's been disrespected.
He's like literally a skeleton.
Other than that, there's no much.
Nothing
interesting happened in that game. Nothing
you know what? Hit me with the next game, girl.
A game I said was going to be trash, or I had a good feeling was going to be trash, was trash. They put up some points at the end. You called the Cardinals beating or covering that against the Bengals. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They did that. Mm-hmm. Ugly ass game. Period.
I know. Why am
Andy Dalton had like 22
right
yards.
About the ugly shit.
Well, yeah, it just wasn't going to be pretty, but they ended up getting some late touchdowns there. 27 points scored combined in the fourth quarter alone. Which is wild. Kyler Murray, 90 yards on the ground and a touchdown. That pretty much made his day. 250 yards passing, no picks, no touchdowns.
Side note, I forgot to say, fuck you, Antonio Callaway, for dropping that goddamn touchdown. You knew I was going to get personal. Let's get back to this game, Goop.
He kind of blew the game was over after that point, pretty much.
I know.
You know, if he catches that,
you weed-smoking motherfucker. Way to just put the energy down the drain. Hey, I'll take it.
All right, we'll go back to the game we were talking about. Yeah. Tyler Boyd was the star of that game, 10 for 123 and a touchdown.
13 targets, what was it? 12?
14 targets, yep. David Johnson had a pretty good game, yardage-wise.
Hey!
What's your takeaway?
No.
Auden Tate scored.
Oh, no. Hold on.
Whoa, the Jamaicans.
Oh, that was a new one.
New Jamaicans.
Hold on, we got to boo this next spot. We fucking, it was kind of a cop-out. We kept continuing to just ride the tight end against the Arizona Cardinals train. It came to an end this week.
It came to an end. Tyler Eifert had a chance.
He did.
He had a chance.
But boo Andy Dalton.
We were getting lazy. That's an interesting Jamaican horn. What is that?
I don't know where that one came from. That one just pops out of nowhere. The Jamaican's trying to
We got a rogue Jamaican.
I know, right? It's the Red Stripe, boy. Red Stripe, give us money.
Okay, no one else. Larry Fitzgerald had a 6 for 58. He got his 11 fantasy points.
They came for him.
I mean, he's all they had. Pretty much.
I know. Because it was
Farrell Cooper was their next leading receiver.
Okay.
That Farrell Cooper.
Okay, 1 to 10. Knowing that out of 1 to 10, Kyler Murray, we were looking at him like a 2, maybe 3, a hard 3. Right? How do you feel about him going forward in fantasy?
A hard 3 as to what?
As an out of 10. Just like startable.
Like you feel good? Oh.
Startable.
This matchup was okay for him, but it was the
matchup, right? You know me, I just want to be right about something. I was like, oh, you Kyler Murray truthers.
Oh, you were trying to...
Yeah, and he had like a decent game. It was like, but you know, if you're a Kyler Murray truther, oh, you love that. You're like, finally.
Finally, yeah, you got 15 points on the ground, basically. Hey. So, yeah, that did it.
Duly note, this might not continue, but I missed out on 4 weeks on starting that goddamn kicker.
Which kicker?
The kicker for the Arizona Cardinals, because they cannot do nothing in the red zone for 4 weeks straight.
Yeah, Zane Gonzalez.
I know, right?
Go ahead and pick him up on the waiver wire. You heard it here first on the GMM. Pick up our first kicker that we've recommended this year.
Yeah, the Auden Tate thing.
Auden Tate. Is it where
he's one of our pickups.
Yeah.
This week he's only 10% owned.
We said it last week though.
Yeah,
were you not listening?
But he's only 10% owned, so we have to bring it.
That means only 10% of the playmakers were listening.
Hey, and they were all those playmakers were hot until it came down to that last quarter.
Yep, I mean you're gonna grab him. AJ Green's already out next week. I don't know if he's coming back anytime soon. He might be playing games with them, trying to get because he's not coming back next year. So he's in no rush to come back to an 0-5 team.
A contract year.
They're 0-5. Why is he going to rush back? He wants to be traded.
I don't think he wants to come back.
He wants to be traded, right? If you've sat on AJ Green,
but he has no value.
If you sat on AJ Green
he has no value.
for some reason, then what are you going to do with him? What's he worth?
Keeper league.
No, regular league. Redraft.
Regular league. Keep continuing to hope a blurb comes out. Where they're talking about AJ Green's running routes or some shit like that, where you can be like, cool, and package him up in a trade deal.
Fair enough. All right, enough of that game. Bunch of crap. Two bad teams. We're gonna breeze over another crap game, even though the Bills are 4-1, 14-7, probably the ugliest game of the day.
I don't know if we need to breeze over because shout out to my boy the Stallion. The Stallion. He was galloping, lightweight, but you know what I'm saying? He was freshly concussed. He didn't know what to do but throw a touchdowns and some picks like he does. He seemed like he was in regular form to me. Welcome back, the Stallion. He has a bye week coming up. Get rested, my friend.
Yep. Derrick Henry was cool. He got his money. No one great. Anyone else that you played with?
AJ Brown. Hey, check this out. If you're playing me, go get AJ Brown and start him. Go keep chasing that shit.
Let's see.
The snap count was still low.
The Tampa Bay Bucks were chasing the Saints all day long as they lost 31-24.
Teddy, my nigga.
Teddy Bridgewater absolutely
Bridge.
showed people he could throw the football effectively, proving me wrong. I was not. I was hard on Teddy. I didn't think he could throw it.
I was a Teddy Bridgewater victim. Were you?
I was. I have went up against Teddy Bridgewater, and he had him paired with Michael Thomas. Even better, right? Even better. Michael Thomas, speaking of him, 11, 182, and 2 touchdowns. Fantasy stud of the day.
Frankenstein.
Alvin Kamara had about 100 yards total from offense. 6
Alvin
catches.
the Chipmunks.
Yeah, there was basically those 3 guys. That was it.
Hey, hold
Saints.
on. Yeah. Mike Evans.
Crickets?
Level of 1 to 10.
Can we play crickets?
Level of 1 to 10. Oh, they're like full on 0. Level of 1 to 10. How do you feel about him? Do you think we missed the train on trading him?
I think no, because it's a bad matchup. They'll come back. It's just not going to be as consistent as you probably want it to be. He'll have his blow up games for sure.
It's eerily reminiscent of Michael Floyd with the Cardinals.
You're comparing him to Michael Floyd.
Oh yeah, the usage because it's that Arian system.
He only got 3 targets in this game, but they only threw it 27 times. 22 runs to 27.
Was on him. I even said that in the 2-minute drill. I was like, Marshawn's going to be delegated to him.
Chris Godwin was the guy.
Godwin, bro.
Again, even though one of them was garbage time, here in fantasy football, it all counts the same.
He got God and win in his name.
Yep. The running game wasn't there. They, as a team, only ran for 94 yards. Ronald Jones, 35. Peyton Barber got the touchdown, but
it's like, can we morph them into one?
No, they won't let you do it. We've tried.
Under or over, they trade for Melvin Gordon.
It won't happen.
Okay.
It won't happen.
I want to see
They'll
it.
say he needs to go to Houston, but Houston likes Carlos Hyde, so they're not going to do that. Another game that wasn't much of a game. Houston and the Giants. The squeaky wheel I say Houston and the Giants. Minnesota and the Giants.
Minnesota and the Giants. Hey,
28-10.
The squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Kirk Cousins had his best game of the year, 300 yards, 2 touchdowns. Dalvin Cook 8.
I got a Kirk Cousins take.
Give it to me.
He's played against legit defenses until now. Boom, he looked good. Oh, maybe and with the exception of Atlanta Falcons week 1, with the exception of them because the game was so far away out of hand, they just had to run it. They just kept running it.
That's what we thought was going to happen in this game.
Yeah,
they ran it 34 times compared to 27.
The squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Yeah, Adam Thielen 7 for 130. Yeah, if you got Adam Thielen, if you're an Adam Thielen owner, you just you feel like I'm back, or are you moving him?
I would take a hard look at the schedule moving forward. You know what? Can we do that? Let's give some proper analysis of what the crazy man I would do.
They got the Eagles, the Lions, the Redskins coming out, and then the Chiefs. You're excited.
Jamaicans. The flabbergasted Eagles.
Lions.
You
like that matchup?
Oh yeah. Darius Slay is gonna be on the other squeaky wheel that wants the grease. Stephon Diggs.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Then the Redskins. Oh my God. Adam, the white boy Thielen, might be back.
He might be back.
Oh yeah.
You think that they're just going to be a rejuvenated team?
This is the matchups that are in line for him. Just like I like Thielen over Diggs this week, even with all the hoopla and the squeaky wheel grease bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We don't like squeaky wheel shit.
Who are you booing? Diggs?
Yeah.
Okay. Not Thielen.
No. Jamaican horns for the white boy, Adam.
All right. Wayne Gallman got hurt in that game. Wayne's World didn't come back. Giants, they had like 2 running backs active. They were a mess this game. It's a throwaway game for the Giants. Nothing to really talk about there.
Evan Ingram, one thing I'll notice, I'm not trying to pat myself on the back or be arrogant, but I was looking to move Evan Ingram anytime before Golden Tate came back because he definitely did affect the target market share.
Evan Ingram had 11 targets.
I know.
Golden Tate had 6.
But
3 for
here's
13.
The thing. Okay, maybe not specifically Evan Ingram this game, right? It was against the Vikings. That's the most heavily targeted receiving option every week, week in and out. So far this year, it was to the tight end. Come on, we're talking about like a Trey Burton last week. We're talking about a fucking Jimmy Graham against Green Bay. You know, the tight ends, how they target it. But here's my thing. He did take away from Shepard.
Shepard had 10 targets too.
Okay, in a losing effort.
But it was also
where he was lined
from.
up.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, where he was lined up. He usually spends about 30% of his snaps or 40% of his snaps in the slot. He's removed. He's out wide, and he had a trash game. Correct?
Who's Sterling Shepard?
Yeah.
I think he had a decent game.
Okay. What was his yards?
5 for 50, basically.
Okay. Trash.
Yeah.
PPR, you're like, okay.
Especially in a game where they're down the whole game, they're throwing. Yeah, you need a little bit more from that.
Oh yeah.
All right.
But touche though. I should have looked at those target market shares before I spoke.
You know, we kind of hyped Golden Tate. No one really said play him, but he wasn't really there this week.
But you know what though? Golden Tate's about to fuck it all up.
Speaking of teams that weren't there this week,
make me feel better for turning away every.
The Jets and the Eagles.
Oh,
what a trash game! The Eagles rolled them 31-6. If you spot started Philly D, go ahead and pat yourself on the back because you came up this week.
You know what, Jamaicans? They got the Eagles were started against them.
They're not happy.
Yeah, but you know what, Jamaicans anyway. Shout out to A144.
Your boy Robbie Anderson, the string bean or the green bean, whatever you call him.
His name is Robbie tonight.
You yelled a lot of things about him last week.
Yeah.
One
target.
Well, no, 3 targets. 1 for
still.
16. I don't really want to talk about the Jets. I just wanted to bring up. But it was also Luke Falk, like I said.
Yeah,
so we'll move on from
touche.
that. Wentz was pretty average. It was a game script that didn't favor him to be throwing it a lot. Jordan Howard got his touchdown.
I hate you, Jordan Howard.
You're mad at Jordan Howard. 60 yards and a touchdown.
Because that is like something. I hope this is not a precursor for Wentz owners that because they can move the ball. Don't make
this was also the Jets. It was a kind of
just don't
throwaway
make it a
game.
thing where you get into the red and you just pound it in with your bruiser.
Don't do that.
Don't do that to my Carson Wentz.
It was this game though. It was this game. We're gonna jump out of that game.
Hit me with the next game, Goo.
We got to Pittsburgh where Mason Rudolph got knocked the fuck out, man.
Poor guy.
Hey, I'm gonna say that watching that shit, I didn't like seeing that.
No.
There used to be a point in time where I used to watch NFL
last week
and get excited for those hits, and now it's like, I didn't like seeing that, bro. I didn't like seeing that.
Hold on, as I break up this tree. Yeah. Last week when they knocked out my boy the Stallion, it upset me because he's a big boy too. It's like, damn, they hit him hard, right? Mason Rudolph ain't no Josh Allen build. He's actually a big dude, considering being a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
He's like stereotypical, right? I think he's like 6'3", something like that, 230. Somewhere around that range. But look, Earl Thomas lit him up.
He got pancaked pretty much.
Lit him up.
Yeah, they went.
He had help too.
Yeah, he got.
And
he
then
got
know what's a bitch?
He got put in the vice grip.
You know why they fucking walked him off?
Because the cart died.
The fucking cart broke down.
I couldn't figure out why he was walking. I thought that was fucked up.
Is he trying to raise the morale?
And he really looked like someone who got knocked the fuck out.
I thought they were trying to raise the morale. I'm like, he's not even putting the thumbs up.
I thought they were going to do him like Bernie and put some sunglasses on and just walk him off the field like he was all good. But he wasn't.
We can have Bernie's reference, yes.
I was worried for Mason Rudolph for a minute. No lie. But the backup Hodges came in, looked nice. 7-9 for 70 yards.
Hey, okay, by nice you mean better than Mason?
A little bit, but he just looked like he wasn't scared back there. I mean, maybe it was the nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Then if you give him a week to next week he won't look like that, I guess. But he didn't look bad.
This is really drunk right here. I remember overtime. Don't remember the result
of the game.
Yeah, because I checked out.
So you have no idea who won.
No.
Okay.
It's a mystery.
We're gonna get to that. Lamar Jackson had 160 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 picks, 70 yards rushing. He's
a running fool.
Has he came back to earth?
Yes.
Everyone was talking about him and Mahomes. He's not in there no more, right?
The first 3 weeks was a straight up matchup. Straight up. Because he couldn't even exploit through the air that Chiefs matchup. He had that game. He had a decent game fantasy-wise, but it was all Mark Ingram that game against the Chiefs. Then what was last week? Against the Browns. They made him look pedestrian. You know what? Real quick. Every time you say pedestrian, you mean better than normal.
No, I mean, I'm comparing it to his week 1-2 performance.
Because when I say pedestrian, I mean regular dagler.
I mean, he does look regular again. He looks superhuman.
He looks pedestrian.
He's back to just being Lamar Jackson. Jalen Samuels, man. You thought he was somebody. We all thought he was somebody. He's a nobody. He's a nobody.
Fuck his life. You know what?
He threw a pick.
If he didn't throw that pick, he was about to quarterback that whole thing. You know what? Jamaican Horns. I'm not going to hate on the kid. He threw a pick.
You did trade Miles Sanders to get him.
I know, but you know what? It was
How you
offered
feeling?
to me.
Miles Sanders didn't do much.
It was offered to me.
Silver linings.
Yeah.
Outside of
I
that,
like it.
Outside of that, Juju Smith-Schuster showed some life. I benched him in my league.
Did you really?
I benched him.
You said you were going to do it.
I did it at 9:45. I put in Hollywood Brown, who luckily caught that
Hollywood.
touchdown.
So they had the same stat line.
No, Juju had doubled him. He got 20 basically.
Oh, that's right, because he had all them catches.
Yeah.
You know what, too, man?
What do you think of that? Is he back or is he?
It was Brandon Carr. I couldn't take him down. That son of a bitch, Brandon Carr.
Why are we Jamaican Horn first?
No, because I just like being right about shit. Because remember last week I was like, hey, if they gets in the slot, Brandon Carr might find himself on Juju.
You were right. And he had his best game of the year, pretty much.
It was a yak touchdown, as you should expect with Mason Rudolph. It was just bip and then yak.
He yacked it up. Another game that made me yak was the Patriots and
I
Redskins.
like that.
It was awful. 33-7. Your boy, if you listen to the show, we said
don't start.
We said start Steven Sims Jr. We said that shit, right? Right?
You know
Didn't we
what
say that? We didn't say that.
Yeah, we didn't say that.
Nobody started that. You probably don't even know who that is.
He's the only guy who scored even.
He's the only guy who did anything. The Lord God, 3 for 51.
The Lottie.
He's becoming Terry McLaurin.
I know.
He's losing his...
And you know what, bro? Real quick. There is an injury in this game. And it's not one on the field.
We're getting serious over here.
It's not one on the field. This injury is to one Jay Gruden. First of all, fuck your life, Jamaicans.
Boo him.
Right? No. Jamaicans are happy to see him go. Oh, but now we're gonna boo this.
Whoa!
What was that? That was cool.
Is that an elephant?
I don't know, but let's see it again. Oh, no, it's the other.
Your Jamaicans are...
What's going on with the Jamaicans?
What is going on?
The Cowboys good?
Yeah, speaking of them boys,
Rupert. Hold on. We got to get back to this. See, the Cowboys were celebrating. They're like,
we're just act like that didn't happen.
No, that was great. I fucking love that. Dude, Jay Gruden got fired. Canned.
He showed up to work today. His key didn't work. That's what happened.
You know who's the intermittent? Am I saying that right? Interim
head coach. Bill
okay.
Callahan.
Yes.
Bill Callahan.
The Bill Callahan. You know what's funny is he spent time with the Cowboys for a number of years. You know, he was actually responsible for being one of the guys to put his 2 cents in getting this line together. Mm-hmm. Then he goes to the Redskins. They get that line together. Anyways, long story longer, he gets in and he says, we're going to put emphasis on the run. And I'm just bringing this up because the Lottie, this is not good for the Lottie moving forward.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's
especially
we spent way too much time in Washington already. We said we weren't going to
talk. Next game,
we'll just talk about New England real quick.
Okay.
They balled, but Sony Michel, he showed you signs of life, 90 and a touchdown.
I love it. I love you, Sony Michel.
Fuck Brandon Bolden. That's all I want to say.
Yeah, fuck your life.
As a man who owns in multiple leagues Sony Michel and James White, I'm fucking sick and tired of seeing Brandon Bolden get touchdowns.
You ain't lying.
Boo him for me real quick. Just go ahead and boo that man.
Oh, I don't know what happened to my boos.
That is known
that's the Bears.
We already talked about the Bears.
I got to figure out what's going on with the Jamaicans.
The Jamaicans are on Molly or something tonight. I don't know. Acid. Shroomin'. Okay, that was...
Boo them! There they are.
Yeah. One of the more exciting games of the day. Your boy, the Ginsu.
Oh, the Ginsu.
Went down and didn't get it done. The Panthers win. CMC ran wild.
And we had the Jags to cover this, though.
I had the Jags.
Carolina.
No,
you had the Jacksonville, right?
I had Jacksonville.
Yeah, they did cover, though.
No, they did not cover.
They didn't. Oh, that last touchdown.
No, it was the number was like 3 or 4 or something like that. They lost by a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
CMC fantasy star of the day. Fuck.
Yeah,
man.
Jamaican Horns.
We don't even. Everyone's talking about it. We don't even talk about it.
Yeah.
Rest of the Panthers suck. You don't know. You know.
Hold on.
Luke Kuechly's the next best player.
Night.
Yeah, DJ Chark, man. I drafted that guy in my dynasty league 2 years ago, and I've been holding on to him, and I've been telling you, D.D. Westbrook's trash, Keelan Cole's trash. the LSU receiver that produced Jarvis Landry, that produced Odell Beckham. He was the next guy after them. DJ Shark out of LSU. They produced wide receiver U.
They know how to find guys with hands. Pause.
And you know what? Gardner Minshew is not like one of these dink and dunk quarterbacks.
No.
He is taking shots. 374 and 2 touchdowns, no picks. Quarterback rating was only 50.
Carolina's like a real funnel defense. You can't pass on them. You can run on them. And you know what they did? Couldn't run, so they just threw all over them.
I mean, Leonard Fournette ran for 108 and a touchdown.
I know, but that all came in that second half pretty much.
Did it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, that was a good game. DJ Shark, you started him.
I might not be.
You came up. D.D. Westbrook had a nice line, 7 for 82.
D.D. Westbrook showed up.
Is Leonard Fournette, is he back on the RB1 map?
Yes.
He's back.
He's catching the ball. Yes.
DJ Moore has 6 for 91.
How many targets did he get this game?
Leonard Fournette had 7 targets.
7 targets. He's never dropped below 6 targets in this last 2 weeks.
Yeah, he's got that extra few points from the floor. All right.
And their lower ADOT. It's smart. You know what Minshew's doing? He's stretching the field with the Chark Knight, and that is hella helping out one Leonard Fournette.
Yep. Speaking of stretching the field, Will Fuller, he stretched the field as a Texan in the fucking fantasy gold game of the day, 53-32. Will Fuller, man.
Such a victim of fucking Will Fuller I am.
We did call the Deshaun Watson bounce back game. We did tell you that. I mean, but that was kind of obvious. We didn't talk about Will Fuller.
No, we really didn't.
14 for 217 and 3 tuggies. Fuck, man.
Dude? When I rewatched the condensed version of the game, just doubling and tripling him away, that nuke.
They really took him out of the game.
Dude, that pisses me off because we are in a copycat league, and we're in a copycat league. These motherfuckers are gonna copycat the next man, the next coach that just shut down someone of that caliber. And this is such a trash secondary. They were just shut him down and just risk everything else on the other side.
Yeah, they gambled wrong.
Also,
but it's good if you're a DeAndre Hopkins owner. I told you this earlier. I think this is good for Hopkins owners because they needed someone else to say that they're going to be a factor. So now defenses and teams got to worry about Will Fuller. You got to plan for Will Fuller. You can't just triple team DeAndre Hopkins every game because they're going to start taking the top off. Atlanta's defense is super trash. So, I mean, that's not going to happen next week. But Will Fuller's got some attention, so that should only help DeAndre Hopkins. Matt Ryan Ryan's
doing his things.
He just throws for 300 every week.
Every week, 5 weeks straight.
The team is absolute trash. Julio Jones, and we thought it was Julio versus Hopkins, and Will Fuller was like, "Hold my beer."
I know, right?
It was one of those games. Falcons, no one really flopped. Devontae Freeman, he got his floor. He got some receiving stuff. Julio was the only guy that really flopped on that team, 3 for 40. He can go fuck himself.
Jamaicans.
Other than that, Deshaun Watson.
Hey,
I told you how mad I was at Deshaun Watson. I almost moved him in a bunch of, in the TFL. And
you know what?
And I had to came to my senses.
Watching that game, I was so upset when I was trying to play hardball with you, when you were trying to trade Watson to me, and you were like, bro, no one is gonna give you a deal like this.
True.
You could trade all the quarterbacks you want. You're not going to get Watson because you have Watson and Mahomes. It's a super flex.
I do, but I'm 1-4. I'm 1-4. It means nothing.
Though, you're having fun watching this shit. You know what I'm saying? Jamaicans.
TFL playmakers, Mahomes and Watson can be had.
Oh my god!
Get at me, but I will
We're gonna chop that part out. I'm gonna edit that part out because Jamaicans, Patrick Starfish is on the block.
He's on the block
because he's wounded.
It does not mean I'm giving him away though.
Okay, hold on. Let's move. Let's hit the next game.
I'm selling him. You know how they say pennies on the dollar?
Yeah.
I'm selling him for dollars on the dollar. I need more.
I like that. Jamaicans.
I need more. That was all for the 10 a.m. games. There was only 2 late games. Broncos go in and beat the shit out of the Chargers basically, 20-13.
And I had the Broncos in this.
You did have the Broncos,
and I had them covering.
They came out from Jump Street.
I had the under too.
And the Chargers looked like they had nothing. They literally had nothing for.
They
them.
really don't have nothing up front to protect them, and they have no receiving options. So it was almost mandatory. And then look at, you know what's crazy? He was checking it down like he was Derek Carr or like Alex
15
Smith.
catches for Austin Eckler for 86 yards.
Okay, let's get right to that.
Talk to me.
What's your take? What's your Austin Powers Eckler
complete
Melvin
50-50?
Gordon?
Well, I mean, you saw it right now. You're going to see it. When they're down and they need to pass, Melvin Gordon's off the field. Melvin Gordon is not going to be that guy.
And this was a bad representation of what to go move forward because they were losing this game from the
They
game.
really were trying to win.
I really believe they're going to be losing a lot of these games, though.
It just was bad. Keenan Allen, 4 for 18. You know, he
Chris Harris, baby.
He fooled everyone. If you cashed out on him early.
I had a rank in the bottom of the 10. The bottom of the top 10.
Mike Williams showed up 6 for 74 on 13 targets. That's like they
short A-dot. We're still Jamaican the motherfucker.
Eckler had 16 targets. Williams had 13 targets. That's crazy. Wow.
That's it. It's attrition.
Yeah, I mean, Keenan Allen pretty much is drawing all the coverage. Like he's getting the Hopkins treatment almost.
Yep.
You're going to not let Keenan Allen beat you.
Yep.
Melvin Gordon, 12 for 31. He's rusty. 4 catches for 7 yards. I mean, Melvin doesn't look like the Melvin of last year, and it might take some time.
It looks like they're trying to show him off, but you're not going to be able to trade him, Jamaicans.
Hey, I'll say this. Can I say this on the air?
Okay.
Austin Eckler is the better running back.
Oh, wow. Jamaicans, you heard it first. You know what? I can't even argue with that. First of all, his nickname is one Austin Powers. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Randy.
Austin Eckler made his owners horny this week. With those 15.
Yeah, and you know what? I remember 2 weeks ago when he announced he was coming back, I was like, did we miss the train on trading one Austin Powers away? And it was definitely around the table was like, yeah, fuck yeah, we missed the train.
Yeah, I mean, but other than the 15 catches, he didn't do shit.
But still,
if that's his role.
But if people are just looking at the box score, because most fantasy players are, and you want to move Austin Powers.
This is the time to do it right now.
Yes.
He gave you one last chance.
PPR talk.
He gave you one last chance.
Always.
He's going to be the PPR guy. He's going to get his 5 to 6, 7, 8 catches.
And there's not out of the realm of possibility that they finagle a trade to get Melvin Gordon out of the building. I'm just saying.
You're still pushing. I don't think it's happening.
I'm just saying. There's a trade deadline. October 29th?
I don't think
we're gonna argue this till then.
Why later than like sooner? Because his value now playing is gonna kind of go.
Let's look at the schedule.
Yeah.
Let's look at the Chargers schedule real quick. Let's just see like what the game scripts might look like on paper.
The schedule for the Chargers.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
Let's just see.
I mean, but they only got like 3 weeks to really trade him. If they're going
I'm just saying. No, I want to
Steelers, Titans, Bears are the next 3 matches.
So it's Austin. Steelers is an Austin Eckler game because you can't run up the gut on
all
Steelers.
3 of those games you can't really run on those guys. And then so
it's
I don't know.
It's gonna be hard for them to showcase one Melvin Gordon.
I don't see that being in their.
It's going to be Austin.
If they wanted to trade him, they could have traded him already.
Don't trade away Austin Powers Eckler, especially if you're in need of running back and you thought like you missed the train. Just fucking ride the train, baby.
So you're saying don't trade him?
No,
keep him.
no. Look at the schedule. Ride him for the next 3 weeks. Maybe you get more. Maybe you can get more.
Okay. Philip Lindsay gave you more this week.
Oh, Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty.
Hey, hello Lindsay.
114 and a touchdown, 4 catches,
total?
30.
Or just on the ground.
114 on the ground, and then 33 in the air.
We
4
called
catches.
it though. We called it. It's going to be a hell of a run game for both teams.
Yeah, they did
I was
run
really wrong on the Chargers side.
Yeah, the Chargers just didn't show up.
Yeah,
dude. I don't know
they
what's going on.
ran him. And what was with the Rolls Royce?
The Chargers are kind of a mess right now. I don't
Yeah,
think they're the same
I called
team
it
we
from the
said
beginning of
last
the year, dude.
You did.
This is like a thing. We could bully them. Like they're going on reputation right now.
They definitely were like bullied by the Broncos.
Oh,
the Broncos
fuck
are
yeah,
a real
dude.
bad football team. So,
Moving
speaking of
the
bad
Chargers.
football teams, the Dallas Cowboys lost at home in Jerry's World to the. Now we got the song. No.
Okay.
Hey, Rod.
They lost. Damn, that's funny.
Yep. Aaron Rodgers.
That's funny.
He didn't do much through the air. He was efficient, no turnovers. Aaron Jones was the star of that game from El Paso High School. Aaron Jones, 4 touchdowns.
He said, "We the boys." He got that first motherfucking tug.
Not only did he have,
and he was like, "This is my house."
He also was the leading receiver with 7 for 75. Fantasy beast.
Jamaicans.
Aaron Jones.
Yo, that is 100% value right before your eyes in fantasy drafts. He was that 3rd round draft, and granted, Jamal Williams is hurt, But you still seen a little bit of Carson, whoever the fuck was that other guy. He came in a little bit, but it didn't matter. They know what they have on their hands right now.
The game plan was pretty serious. Get Aaron Jones the ball and get it to him early and often.
It really was.
Everyone in the passing game was awful for the Packers. Allison and MVS, terrible. Jimmy
Good thing
Graham,
I didn't recommend him. I recommended Allison as a pickup.
Okay.
Not a start.
On the other side of the ball, Ezekiel Elliott was pedestrian. He didn't do much, had about 80 yards. He did get a touchdown, so he got his floor.
Saved his day.
Zach Prescott, 460, 2 touchdowns.
You called him Zach.
Did I call him Zach?
Yeah, I love it. Jamaicans. Zach Prescott.
Zach Prescott. He throws for 230.
His name ain't even worth saying it correctly.
Nope. Mari Cooper went wild on the other side of the ball.
Fuck that guy.
11 for funky Jamaicans. 11 for 226 in the touchdown.
I know the Jamaicans own some Amari Cooper.
Jamaicans are all over the place today.
Yeah, they really are.
Michael Gallup came back. He galloped for 113 and a touchdown. It looks like they can pass the ball when they have those two guys in there. But without Gallup, it looks like they really struggled to move the ball. Even though, they did struggle in this game, but
yeah.
The numbers are there. I'm a box score guy, and the numbers are there in the end, even though...
I don't like how the plan of attack wasn't all Zeke. That was really stupid to me. Their plan of attack was to come out throwing the shit against one of the best pass defenses, right? And then what happened? Was it the first drive? You got picked like a booger? Was it the first drive?
Did he?
It was definitely early in the game. Dak gets picked, and they were just on to everything. Like, Dak should have got picked like 4 times in that game.
Yeah. Who was the guy I wanted to shout out in that game?
Zadarius.
Zadarius Smith.
Yeah, we don't even know. Me personally, I don't even know how to spell that.
Funny,
man's name.
that's the guy. Yeah, he was a man amongst boys.
Hey, he is a fucking monster.
Yes,
he's up there with like Matt Judon to me.
I was just gonna say Matt Judon.
A mean motherfucker.
Yes,
a mean motherfucker.
They're mean. We're gonna make all mean team.
Oh yeah.
Those two are on it.
Mean team.
On the mean team. Matthew Judon. Zaire Smith.
We'll put them both Bosa's too. Fuck it.
Zaire?
Zadarius. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, he was a beast. Me how to spell it.
Other than that, everyone else can go fuck.
Pass me that ladder.
That game. Yep.
Let's get smoke some weed.
Then we're gonna move to Sunday night, where
hold on.
Let me see. Sunday night, everyone was
anticipating
a good game, and it was an ugly game.
Man, you know what's crazy?
The Chiefs, man.
The amount... Okay, I know this because I fuck with PFF. Bro, the Colts, they run some of the most zone coverage and cover 2. You know what that is, right? 2 high safeties.
I know zone coverage.
Oh, yeah. They fuck with cover 2. You know what they did this whole time? Man coverage.
They manned up.
Yeah. They did the same thing that the Patriots did in the playoffs against them. Mm-hmm. They also did the same thing that the Detroit Lions did to them not too long ago. Hey, the jig is up. And Chris Jones just got hurt. You're going to be able to continue to pound the rock on them.
Yep.
Then it's the cliche, keep Mahomes off the field.
Sammy Watkins left that game on the first drive for them. They were down to playmakers.
Fuck Sammy Watkins. Oh no, look, we have to talk. We have to just, we don't have to talk about nothing. That's how we feel about Sammy Watkins right here at the Real Fantasy Playmakers.
We started calling him wide receiver 1 at the beginning of the year.
Exactly, you're right.
Because I had a problem with him.
Because
but he is on the Chiefs, and I softened up.
I was trying to come around.
I softened up because I said he is on the Chiefs. He's playing with Patrick Mahomes.
True.
All right, Sammy, you can be Sammy.
You know what his name is? I heard something hilarious.
Sammy Dropkins?
No. Oh, I like that one. Hammy Watkins.
Hammy Watkins. Yes.
Stays with a hammy in pocket. You fucking hamstring pulling motherfucker.
Byron, is his name Byron? He pops a can of Pringles. He popped a can of Pringles on him.
Oh, I want you pop. You can't stop.
6 for 100. No one saw that coming.
Is this eerily reminiscent of the going into the game? Okay, how about this? You go into the game the first week without Tyreek Hill. Who shows up against the Raiders?
It was Watkins.
No.
Wasn't it? No, that's not the Raiders. They didn't play the Raiders.
Against the Raiders.
That was the D-Rob game.
Yeah. So now we go into tonight. There's a backup plan in pocket. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Hammy Watkins started the game, but he was out after the first drive. Enter one Pringles.
Pringles, what flavor?
He should grow up.
Kansas City barbecue. On the other side of the ball.
I like that's like a great dad joke.
I'm full of them. The other side, Marlon Mack was the only guy who really did anything. 29.
Shout out to Marlon Mack. Beast.
They couldn't stop him. 29 for 130.
Okay.
3 catches.
Let's get off this.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Kansas City real quick. There's hella red flags right now. They lost Wiley. They already lost Fisher early in the year. He'll be back.
Are these linemen you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
These are offensive linemen. These are the guys who allow Patrick Mahomes to do Patrick Starfish type things. He has the ankle. He nursed it since week 1. It wasn't that bad, but this time he had a 300-pounder fall on his shit, and it looked bad.
He hit it twice. He ran into twice.
Bro. And, I mean...
He still threw for 321 and a touchdown. I'm not concerned for Patrick Mahomes because he still threw for 321 and a touchdown. No picks. True. Tyreek Hill's coming back soon.
Is this?
I'm more worried.
I'm trying to raise worry.
Here's
so
where
send you my trade proposal.
I like that.
Right here on.
I like that, but it's not going to work because I'm not worried about him.
Sure.
The guys I'm worried about are
it.
Damian Williams and LaShawn McCoy. Where were they this week? Where were they? Where was your boy, the Darkwing Duck? Because we need to bring Darrell back. I mean, Darrell. We need Darrell back.
That's
we didn't have these problems when Darrell was back. Damian Williams came in, and he didn't do jack.
Okay.
Shit.
All right. Hold on.
Pause.
In my boy's defense.
Somebody better say
my boy, the Darkwing Duck, Damian Williams himself.
Hey, whose boy is this?
That's my boy. All right. He's with me. He was targeted in the red zone twice.
Whose man's is this?
That first drive.
What about?
Twice. In that first drive, twice they tried to hit him off.
But that's one drive.
I'm just saying, like, the looks were there. They didn't give anyone those looks because
the
game was out of hand.
Because he had 9 carries and then he had 4 targets.
Okay. There
13,
were 2 of them.
13
2 of them were in the red zone. The other 2 were on third downs. I love that. You know what that tells me? They're going to use him. He's important.
Way to sound that word out. Important.
Important. You know why? Because I refuse to believe I fucked up on Damian Williams.
You did. You did fuck up.
I did.
You drank the Kool-Aid.
And then you know what, though? Okay, in my defense, I drank the Kool-Aid 2 weeks straight. Boom! They signed LaShawn Shady McCoy. That son of a bitch.
You know, the best thing about Damian Williams, I was drinking the Kool-Aid just like you, but it was like 2 weeks before.
Yeah.
And then we got to the drafts, and I was already full. I was like, I don't want no more of that Kool-Aid. It don't taste that good, right? In the second round. It didn't taste good.
You know what, though?
You were still like, bitch. No, it didn't work out. I mean, there's still time.
4-4.
There's still time. There's a
4-4 at 220. He's fucking a beast.
Yeah, no. I mean, that was
yeah.
That's did we miss any games? I think we got them all, bro.
Because we went straight to the Niners.
I know, but as we should.
So back on
4-0. 4-0.
Okay.
Jamaican.
Hold on, real quick. Is there anything notable that we should worry about on both sides of those, on both teams, on the Browns and Cleveland and San Francisco?
Notable. The only thing notable is that we're for real and the Browns are not.
How do you feel about our backfield?
It's 4 deep.
Is it straight up a dice roll?
It's a dice roll every week.
Breida also.
You're not gonna know who. I mean,
Breida is a solid flex.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I know.
Tevin Coleman too. But
is
it like Breida's day came on the first play, and that was really his day. And he got the touchdown on the other one, but
and then he was limping.
And then it was like,
but then he came back because he's fucking Wolverine.
Do you think that the Niners are gonna be blowing people out like that? I don't know. They're not gonna do that against the Rams.
I would like to say yes.
I think it's gonna be a shootout next week.
I think so too. But you know what though? Our secondary isn't exploitable like that. OBJ, what is it? 2 for 27.
2 for 27. He had a fumble. He had some passing yards. Something like that. Right? 2 for. No, it was like 2 for 27.
Fuck his life. That's what he said. That's what we mean.
The whole Browns. They're just. That was a bad game.
Yeah.
We need to get to the second half of them.
Let's get to this. Let's go through those injuries.
So we came up with Wayne when Gallman was hurt. Obviously,
yeah, concussion.
His season's pretty much done.
Yeah, it's done.
I feel like Saquon will be back soon.
Yeah, I feel like this week even.
Mason Rudolph got knocked the fuck out. We said
concussion.
Mahomes' his ankle. He's gonna be fine though.
Guy.
We don't really need to worry about that, right?
Maybe you see more in the pocket, Mahomes.
Oh, you know what guy we didn't touch on? David Johnson. I thought I saw that he came up on.
He had a back injury. You know, if this was in hindsight, they came out and said he played through a back injury.
Yeah, no, that's all bad. Battle's back. So Chase Edmonds, go get him on the waiver wire this week.
You know what? This is week 5, playmakers, and I'm not fooling around. If I can make room, I'm gonna handcuff everyone. Fuck that. DJ's getting so much work. If any reason he misses this game, one Chase Edmonds is going to be the guy. Like, come on. They're using it. He's just like one of those receivers now. DJ?
Oh, yeah.
He's like
he's
super
their second
involved
receiver. He's
the number 2 option. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, like, this is a system that we've seen so far. It utilizes one running back. This is the first time we've seen Chase Edmonds, and he happened to vulture a touchdown. But it was because what they didn't really release is that DJ was dealing with a back injury.
Says he might miss next week's game with the Falcons, so that's going to be one of those ones you're going to watch all week. So if he does,
if you have fab to spend, and you're a DJ owner, stop being a Chinaman greedy motherfucker and hold out on your bread, or a Jewish. So there you go. I just had to throw in two different stereotypes so they don't know. So they know that we're not racist over here. We're just stating the obvious. Don't be a Chinaman greedy. Don't be a Jewish stingy. Go and spend your fab. If you're a DJ owner, get you a Chase Edmonds. I like him as the top of my, because I didn't know that they said he might miss this week.
I'm looking at it right now. So that's
why rush him back. It's not like they're going to the Super Bowl.
Exactly. You know.
Get you some Chase Edmonds.
Definitely.
Ooh,
Philip Dorsett got hurt, I guess. His hammy.
Oh, he's in the hamstring gang. You see how I have him? I have Sammy Hammy.
Sammy Hamstring.
Then I have Dorsett right there.
Hammy Watkins. We love that.
Yep.
Hollywood Brown hurt his ankle. Marquise. You put Marquise Lee on this?
Yeah, but see, look, what does it say under there?
Who cares?
Who cares?
Sounds like you cared.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, it's such a dry
He got on
week.
the guest list.
It's such a dry week. I just want to throw everything.
And the biggest injury of the week, Jay Gruden's job.
Yeah. Fired.
Your waiver wire guys, you got Auden Tate. He should already be owned.
Yep.
Muhammad the Muslim, which is Muhammad Sanu, clearly.
Praise
he should already kind of be owned.
Yeah.
Darius Slayton. He might be out there. You can go get Darius Slayton. Cool.
Why not deeper league?
Willie Snead.
I'm just saying, Hollywood might be hurt. This is how bad it is this week, playmakers.
True. Other than that, Reggie. Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about CMC.
There's the guy, Reggie
Bohanafon.
Bohanafon.
Is that his name? Bohanafon?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How bad is McCaffrey? Did you see anything?
It was just a crap, and I was like excited to see it because he was started against me, where it was like gratifying, like yeah, fuck you. Even though shout out to Christian McCaffrey.
No update on his injury, so it probably ain't that bad.
Well, Wednesday we'll know more. That's usually when the weekly, the first week 6 injury reports will come out Wednesday. I was still, man. I'm just like I said, man. I'm my advocate. What's his name again?
Who we talking about?
Bohannigan or whatever.
The guy, the backup on the Panthers.
I'm just saying, what's his name? There's hell of them.
Bohanafana.
His first name, Reggie.
Cameron Artis Payne.
Nah, is he still on the Bills?
He probably is still on the fucking Panthers.
No, he's not. He definitely followed Wilkes.
I held on to Tevin Coleman in so many leagues. I'm so glad that he did something tonight.
Yeah.
Shout out Tevin Coleman.
Because then you can just sell him even.
Devin Singletary didn't play last week either.
No.
That was another guy we didn't talk about. They're taking him slow.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
And it's a bye week. And they got a bye week.
His hammy's bad.
They got a bye. He's a young kid.
I don't know why.
Probably being wise. We're all over the place. That pretty much covers week 5. How'd you do in your fantasy leagues?
1-5.
1-5.
Yeah, horrible.
1-5?
Yeah, horrible.
Oh.
Dude, I went up against Will Fuller and a gang of shit. CMC.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking, bro, ugly. But you know what, though? Of course I did. Of course. How about this fantasy rose? I'm always going to say this shit. The rose. It's WROE. It stands for the wide range of emotions. It's just a rowing the boat down the stream. And this is just one of those weeks that I hit the dam and just capsized.
Capsized?
Yeah, but I was able to pull one out the gate, and I got to witness my guys do it tonight. So that was gratifying.
I'm having a good year so far. Other than the TFL, man. Your league right there. That's the only league I'm like...
Same thing with yours.
Flopping in.
Same thing with yours.
You're 0-5? You're 0-5 over there?
Yep.
You were the last guy to get a win last year, too.
Yeah, and you were the second to last, right?
Not this year, though.
I know. I'm just saying. I had to bring it up.
I'm in one league where we
play...
That
league is gangster, though.
I'm in one league where we play like... two quarterback... Double rosters, pretty much. 2, 3, 4, 2, and then a flex and a super flex. So it's crazy scoring, right? 240, 250 is like... You had a good week. I've scored 300 every week in one of these leagues. I'm like out of control right now. I had Will Fuller, Godwin, Juju, Shark this week. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, all the guys.
I had them all. So
well, just stay tuned. We're gonna hit you with rankings. We're gonna hit you with a 2-minute drill as usual. This is Bogart Scott-Free signing off with my esteemed colleague, The Goo.
4-0, baby.
Follow us at the GMM Network. Follow me at Bogart Scott-Free World. Follow my esteemed colleague, The Goo, at The Guru 408 Jamaicans.
Yes, sir. Hey, I want the IG, the GMM Network is popping. We got 371 followers. Appreciate everyone coming through and checking us out. Show us some love there. Comment. So, you got questions for us, hit us up there. We can, we'll help you out if you're in need. This year, we'll do it for free, but coming soon, we're going to charge a fee, okay? Because information.
Because we got to pay all these Jamaicans.
Got a lot of bills to pay. Yeah, these Jamaicans don't come in for free. What you thought this was?
Shout out to all the playmakers. Much love.